When it comes to clearing invasive energies off of a loved one, a relationship partner, a child, a family member, there are some steps that you can take to clear them. And 90% of the time, you will see immediate shifts, immediate results. So stay with me. I'm going to take you through all the steps to clear your loved ones. And everything I teach is karmically clean and safe because you're doing this work with the divine team. Before we start the steps, you're going to have steps for yourself. The first step is getting yourself into a state of alpha. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Get into that relaxed, meditative state because it's going to be easier for you to work in and access astral when you are in alpha. Alpha is the bridge. Now, when you're setting intention for a person that you're going to be doing some healing for, then you're going to put their name into the intention. So I call upon their angels and guides of the highest frequencies of love and healing to come and be present and assist in providing for them the most powerful and effective healing possible in this moment for their greatest and their highest good. Intention has been set. Even if their conscious awareness is not accepting of energy work or any of this, that's okay because more often than not, their energetic self is very receptive to the healing work. It's okay if you get their permission in astral. So that's what we're going to do. You're going to approach them in visualization, in your imagination. Just walk up to them, invite their divine team, and you're going to ask them, would you like help? Most of the time, they will be very happy for the help. If they say no, they may not be in readiness. What you can do is you can just ask their divine team, and will you please help them in whatever way that they are willing? If they say yes, which they likely will, we will proceed. You have their divine team, and you're going to ask their divine team, please clear all invasive energies, entities, and attachments that are targeting them or in their energy. This doesn't mean that you got all of them, but it's a good start. It's a good start. One of the number one things that creates emotional, mental, physical discomfort, even for people, that is sourcing from their energetics is a clogged up energetic release system. Because just as the physical body needs to release physical toxins through the bowel system, our energetic body needs to be able to release energetic toxin through the grounding release system. Imagine if you have a sink with a garbage disposal and it gets clogged up and it's not working. But people are still dumping all their food in the sink, even though it's clogged up. At some point, the sink is going to get full. It's going to spill onto the counters. It's going to spill out onto the floor. It's going to fill up the whole kitchen, all because the drain got clogged. That is what happens to people energetically when their grounding release system becomes clogged up. But people still want to dispose of it. So what are they doing? They're gathering it up and they're trying to go give it to other people, is what they're trying to do on a psychic subconscious level. They're not consciously aware of, like, oh, I have all this negative emotion. I don't know what to do with it, so I'll just hand it to them. They're not doing it consciously. But they are subconsciously recognizing the need to dispose of it somehow. So they end up depositing it into other people. And the angels are reminding me to mention what else is going to happen if you have a kitchen sink with a clogged up drain, food that's overflowing everywhere in the whole kitchen. What's going to happen? You're going to end up with pests. You're going to end up with insects. You're going to end up with rodents. And in many cases, that is entities and attachments. They're there for the food source. But if there's no food source, they're less likely to come around because there's nothing for them and it's not a conducive frequency environment for them because all that which is accumulating in the grounding system and in the aura is frequency match, sustenance for invasives. So cleaning all that out goes a long way towards preventing them from coming back, just like keeping a clean kitchen goes a long way towards preventing insects and rodents from moving in and hanging out. Helping them with their grounding release system, you can imagine it like a drain, and it's excellent to use symbolism to represent an energetic component in astral because that's how energy speaks. I call it the language of energy. Symbolism is the language of energy. So now remember, your job in helping them to clear is not to do it for them. Don't do it for them because the more you can get them to do it for themselves, the more likely they will be to take those action steps in their own life to make those improvements. And they will get better shifts and better results. Your job is to show up as the bridge and the mediator for the high frequency and to just give them some direction. That's why everything I teach is karmically clean and safe. So they're looking at their drain, their grounding drain, and you've got their divine team of angels and guides there. And so let's say you see critters on the drain and it's clogged. You can tell them in astral. You can ask your angels and guides, they're here, to clean off those invasive energies, clean off those critters on the drain. Now we're going to get it unclogged. And you can tell them they can get it unclogged by using high frequency healing energy to transform all of the dense energy that's clogged up the drain. You can ask their angels and guides to come in and assist with unclogging their energetic release system. Oh, by the way, if it's small, you do want to widen it. Very often our grounding release systems will constrict, and you don't want that. You want them to be nice and open because if they're constricting, they can't release as easily. So you want them nice and open. Tell your loved one, open that up a little bit or make a new one. They can make a new one, okay? And then you want to help them to examine it as it goes down because there could be holes in it, there could be damage to it, there could be other drains coming into it. All kinds of things can happen that you can examine and assess as you work through astral, helping your loved one to clear their grounding. Now that you have helped them to unblock, open up, and establish flow within their grounding and cleared all invasive energies that have been keeping it stuck, their energy system is going to strengthen and they are going to feel better. But the second thing that is really helpful outside energy, and that is the thoughts and emotions of other people that have just accumulated in all the auric layers or the chakras. And it's really easy to clear outside emotional energy that doesn't belong to you or that belongs to other people. You just tell them, okay, show me all the energy that you have within your system that's not yours, that's not serving you in your greatest and your highest. You can have them gather up all that energy that's not theirs, put it before them, and request their angels and guides to take all that energy that's not theirs and bless it and clear it and direct it back to where it belongs. Angels, please come and pick it all up and bless it and manage it back to where it belongs. Okay? Very often there will be invasive energies on energetic accumulations from other people. So angels, please clear, asking their angels, please clear any invasive energies, entities and attachments that were hanging out in this outside energy in their aura. And that will help too. Or you can have them ask their team. Starting to get a sense of how to do this work in astral with a loved one. Now let's get them some of their personal power back. They're going to feel so much better once they get their personal power back. And they have room for it now. They have room for it now that you've got all that other stuff out of the way. and the invasives out of the way. Ask your angels, go get it. And they will, they'll get that energy back for them. And then ask your angels to please clear, bless, and present it. You want to be hydrated as you do this work. It's going to help you. Now that they've received their energy back and their power back that invasives had or that was just out in the world or other people had, as much energy as the angels and guides were able to retrieve for them and for them to accept back into their energy, you want them to be able to hold their energy, because if they have any damage in their aura or the layers of their aura, the energy that they just retrieved is going to spill out. And if they have any damage to their aura, entities and attachments can just come right in. It's, easy target. So you can now ask them, okay, show me any areas of your aura that are damaged and in need of repair. So they'll show you any damage in their aura. The thing about aura damage is it will instantly reform once the obstructions are out of the way. You're just going to have them ask their angels and guides that are there to give them whatever it is that they need to clean it or to help them clean it. And then whatever it is that they need to reform it, to seal it up. Now they can hold their energy. Now they can hold their power. It's not going to spill out anymore, and they're going to be less likely to be targeted by invasives because there's no easy access route in through aura damage. And they have their energy release system going good as well. Oh, this is super important. I should have said it at the very beginning so that you remember. Salt your hands after you do this work. Otherwise, the energetic link remains open. You're going to take some salt, just pure sea salt or Epsom salt, and you're going to pour some in your hand like you would soap, only it's salt. You turn on the water, scrub, scrub, scrub with nice salt scrub on your hand chakras. Be sure to get your wrists, okay? Always salt your hands following any healing work that you do for someone else. Because if you don't, then an energetic residue is going to remain on your hand chakras, and also a potential linkage is going to be established when you're stepping out of their space respectfully. You're not remaining in their space after doing the work. This is essential practice. It's also why my hand chakras are all so sparkly clean, is because I'm always washing them with salt. Try it. Will help you. Something really interesting about energy healing is that very, very often the memory of the discomfort will clear along with it. So unless they're really, really self-aware or tuned in, or they're in a really, really rough shape for a really, really long time, they may not even notice, but you will. So this is your opportunity to observe. This is your validation. This is your confirmation. You'll notice that they feel more relaxed. Do they seem calmer? Do they seem less agitated or agitating? Are they just more pleasant to be around? And do you feel in their presence that their vibe is cleaner? If you are aware of a major entity infestation on your loved one, you can watch my video I have here, which is 27 statements to clear entities and attachments with the help of your angels. You can watch this video and you can go through to comprehensively clear entities and attachments out of their entire energetic system. You're just going to use their name instead of your own when you do the request. Love you. And let me know in the comments how it goes. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Mwah.